A deep surrendering into yourself now. Place your awareness inside of you, inside your heart, and simply intend an expansion. Feel how you expand on the inner and how you enter more deeply your inner realms. From this energy, connect to your heart. Truly connect to your heart. Feel the love, the light, and the empowerment energies moving through you. And then with your breath and or your intent, expand these energies to 6 feet in all directions from your core. Breathe this down to the heart of Gaia. Receive from her. And breathe these energies up through your higher chakras to Source. Receive from Source, breathing this energy, this combined energy down to Gaia. And establish your very strong, powerful, unique, energetic pillar. As we ask for the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the karmic board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our God presences, our guides, our ascension councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together, so the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here today for all of us in our here and now. We ask for a temple of Mother Gaia grounding to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for a temple of divine union to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. And finally, calling on a God Presence Communion Temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Become one with these energies. Allow these energies to become one with you, supportive, dropping you deeper into yourself, raising your frequency, opening your field. Place your consciousness, your attention, your awareness in the God Presence Communion Temple now. Ground deeply here. And today's session is guided by Ascended Master El Morya. He greets you, bows lightly to you, honors you, and first invites you to accept a connection with him, with the reminder that it is your spirit that is in full control of this session, that has guided you here, has brought you here for these teachings and this experience. Receive from El Morya in your very own unique way. As you continue to breathe up and down your pillar, El Morya explains these are turbulent times. A lot of energetic change is happening on the inner and outer. Timelines changing fast. Different options of timelines to be chosen. A lot of turbulence in the collective consciousness. Change is occurring faster and faster. And to stay at the pinnacle of your creation, on the razor's edge of your creation, as you raise in consciousness and frequency, it is important to clear your field, your energy bodies, every day. Many of you El Morya states have basic techniques for this, but perhaps don't apply them every day. Some of you, if not a lot of you, apply basic techniques like this pillar on a daily basis. And that is very powerful if you are not yet doing this, El Morya states. He sincerely invites you to do so. For with this turbulence in the field, it is easy to not see your direction as clearly, like a fog or mist around you. And by keeping the space around you clear, your direction is clear, your focus is clear, your mission is clear. You are all starseeds here on a mission, and keeping your energetic environment clear is vital. It is very normal for different elements to be a part of your environment that needs some clearing, cleansing. There's the simple analogy of walking down the street. There will be certain smells that you may or may not enjoy. There will be things you may or may not wish to see. And all the things you do not wish to smell, or do not wish to see, or do not wish to experience are things that you can simply move out of your field as energetic experiences. And this is part of a daily cleansing and clearing routine. This does not mean that these can't have their positive impact as far as creating an understanding of what you do and do not want. However, El Morya says it is important to then clear them out of the field again, for if they stick around too long, they create a fog, an unclarity, a stickiness, and this is not necessary. Some of today's techniques will be new for you. Others will be familiar. A basic, a daily clearing protocol is the goal of today's session. And so, breathing deeply up and down your pillar now, as you learn this protocol, you can re-listen to this particular session as often as you would like. You can write down the steps of this particular session and practice. The most important thing is find a way that suits you, your personality, your life, your choices, so that you do in fact act upon these steps, utilize these techniques. And don't just stay in the area of, that's interesting, I should do that, that suits me, I like those, but actually action it. El Morya smiles. He knows you all understand, but he would truly like to invite you and work with your spirit to truly get into the positive habit of a daily cleansing and clearing protocol. And the pillar is one important step within that. Just a reminder of expanding your heart energy to 6 feet in all directions, down to Gaia, up to Source. That is your basic pillar. The techniques that will be shared with you today are add-ons to that. And so they assume that your pillar has been set up and that you know how to apply the setting up of your pillar. The start of this session was your pillar being set up, and there are other sessions available to assist you with this, El Morya says. Deeply breathing, up to source, down to Gaia. As this first technique assisting you with daily cleansing is a technique where your pillar and your energy bodies are saturated with high frequency energy, like little balls of energy, little bubbles of energy. And they draw into themselves that which you don't need, which no longer serves you, leftover energies, programs, energetic frequencies that do not serve you and are not yours, but that you have collected in many different ways. There's always many interactions going on, whether you are aware of this or not. And so this is a first technique that you will be practicing now. And it can be compared to the soaking up of moisture of certain products. They draw moisture from the air. And these particular high-frequency energetic bubbles draw lower frequency from your field. And when they are saturated, they are simply released down to the core of Gaia and will be transformed there back into universal love and light. So, after setting up your pillar, this is a first step. Allow your spirit and El Morya himself, he says, to activate these energetic bubbles that can be of different sizes on different occasions, very minute or larger if larger energetics need to be soaked up. And your spirit and El Morya will know exactly what you need, so simply ask for this to be activated in 3, 2, 1, now. All of you have these energetic bubbles, pockets of high frequency energy activated. They can be white or gold or platinum, but they have the characteristics of drawing in lower frequencies, very powerful frequencies that do not belong to you, no longer serve a purpose within your field as far as growth is concerned. And that simply need to be cleansed, like mud from your boots after a walk on a muddy track. This process can be quick, El Morya explains, for it must be easy for you to integrate into your daily life. And if it would take too long, many of you would not do it or get the time to do it, even though it is very important and will give you great, great clarity and assist the manifestation of your mission timeline so much more powerfully. Saturation at 75%. Just really feel how the energies are drawn to these energetic bubbles and how they change color. %. and complete. Now, in 3, 2, 1, you will all automatically release these saturated high-frequency bubbles down through your pillar to Gaia for transmutation in 3, 2, 1 now. And if your mind gets stuck on the bubbles not all moving down to Gaia, simply send some extra energy down from your spirit to assist all of these bubbles to go down to Gaia. And the mind will get used to the process very quickly. Today's session is about daily techniques. There are also elements of clearing your energetic field that you can do on a regular basis as well. But they are in addition to today's techniques. Techniques like cord cutting, clearing implants, entities, sealing negative portals. Now those are larger techniques, but a smaller version of them will be a part of your daily routine. And in fact, in the beginning, it is advisable to move through your daily routine 3 times a day. And for some of you, this will suit very well. Others may choose to do it even more often, or simply as your field gets clearer and clearer, do it once a day. It will also depend on what environment are you in, what part of your life are you in, what initiations are you moving through, etc. So it depends on many factors. Follow your guidance. Start with 3 times a day, El Morya says. The second daily technique, in addition to setting up your pillar and the first technique of the saturation of these high-frequency energetic bubbles, is to allow spirit, with the assistance of El Morya, if you wish, he says, but your spirit can guide this for you, to send sonic waves from your higher chakras all the way through your energy bodies, down through your lower energy bodies. And these sonic waves break up the next level of energetics. They can assist with weakening or even cutting cords, energetic patterns, programs that you have picked up. Programs are very common to pick up as you are out and about, working, talking to others. Everybody has programs. The field is laced and filled with programs. So these sonic waves will cut through these programs and disintegrate them. And this is also the case for energetic cords which are more fresh. Very long-lasting, long-term energetic cords need extra attention. For instance, with cord cutting techniques, this sonic wave energy can particularly assist with short-term, fresh, energetic cords. And that can be to people, places, events, expectations, projects, etc. Anything energetic. With the reminder that the material world as you see it is created by all in the field, by the collective consciousness, and is in fact created from the space realm and dimension. The material realm is predominantly space, and it is created by all who are a part of the co-creation, including the collective consciousness and all those around you. So receiving these sonic waves in 3, 2, 1 now. It will feel very different for each and every one of you, depending on the thickness of your field as well. Some will feel heat or cold or vibration, electric tickles, small rotations, Some of you will feel that, in particular, a certain part of your energy bodies is receiving a lot of support from these sonic waves. Follow your instincts, your intuition, your guidance, your empathic nature within this. This will give you more clarity on potential energetic leaks that you have. And if you notice on a daily basis that these sonic waves are always working, for instance, around the front of your heart or the back of your sacral, have a look at any patterning you may have in your field, any growth that you may have that recreates that part of your energy bodies to always be more saturated and to draw in energetics that need clearing again. That is in addition to this daily routine. So simply receive now as your presence keeps moving these sonic waves from your higher chakras through your energy bodies to your lower chakras. Keep breathing deeply up and down your pillar as you receive. El Morya explains that this daily routine, once mastered, can be done as quickly as 1 minute, or 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, or 15 minutes. It is your choosing. But what is most important is that you make it a part of your routine. Start with 3 times a day, and then go from there. You can even extend it to 5 times a day in very turbulent times, in very turbulent environments, or 1 time a day if you were in a very calm environment where you truly are in your own energy during that time. Again, let your spirit guide you. 90% complete. And again, one of the most important things to be mindful of during these sonic waves is where do they get stuck? Where do they work the most? Because those are the energy centers, the energetic areas where your spirit invites you to look at patterning that is creating more debris, more energetic clearing needed in those areas. This will give you great keys for next steps on your mission and the raising of your ascension consciousness. Completing now with the sonic waves. Breathe deeply up and down your pillar now. And for those of you who have been feeling deeply connected to the process and have been paying attention to the changes within your energetics, you will have felt different after each of these 2 steps already. Lighter, more alert, relaxed, more joyous, connected more powerfully to the different potential choices you have and which excites you most. What direction seems most logical, most enjoyable, or simply the right way for the next steps to move on. A reminder again, El Morya says, to add extra techniques on a regular basis like cord cutting, entity removal, implant removal, negative portal sealing, in addition to these techniques which are more on a daily basis. All dependent on what you're moving through in the current phase of your daily life, your creations, your initiations, etc. The third and final daily technique spins clockwise around you through your energy bodies. From the outer edges of your energy bodies inwards and then outwards again. Like a whirlwind or a tornado, if you will. This is the final level of daily cleansing. To take care of debris. Energies that are not yours. And it can also assist in counteracting frequencies in the collective conscious field, in the 3D matrix. It's like it cuts through them as well, cuts through these programs, releases them from your field. Examples are, if you walk down the street in a large city, there are so many programs that are in the matrix, in the field. All of you recognize them. Some are more subtle than others. You could all write down 10 that you receive within the first 5 minutes of walking down a busy street. And these are the ones that this final third stage cuts through, removes from your field, for they are not yours. You did not choose them. However, you know they are there. And so you can deal with them. Regain your balance, your clarity. So this whirlwind, if you will, cutting through these programs and clearing out any last layers of debris. Other people's emotions, thoughts, will start in 3, 2, 1, now. Some of you may feel nauseous with this third step, for it is clearing certain programs and breaking through certain frequencies that you are very used to, you have grown accustomed to. Simply expand your energy bodies a little bit more and keep breathing up and down your pillar. This will pass very quickly. For those of you experiencing head pressure, expand your brow and crown chakras a little bit more, for the energies to move through and transform more gracefully. Some of you may even experience cramping near the bowel area, your sacral chakra or base chakra. Expand these areas a little bit more. This will get easier and easier as you adopt this daily routine moving forward. El Morya explains, the only way you will adopt this daily routine is if you make a conscious effort to do so. If there is initial excitement and this resonates with you, he implores you with your spirits to take these steps to do so. It will benefit you greatly, but it is your choice and yours to action. This will not happen automatically. 3 times a day to start with, for at least the first week. And then, as these habits are formed much more quickly than in the past, flow into what you need on a daily basis. 60% complete for this third step. El Morya invites you to see if you can notice how the whirlwind moves into your core and then out from your core, into your core and then out from your core. And this can spin in different directions at different times for you, depending on how it's needed. Often it's clockwise, but sometimes it's clockwise and then counterclockwise and then clockwise again. So follow your flow, and this can change per day depending on what is needed. Don't attach too much mental energy to why this is. Simply trust your spirit is guiding you and cleansing you in the perfect way. %90 complete. Morya says all of you are doing very, very well. Many of you will take on this daily routine. And it will be very important to experience the difference in your life. And even if these differences are subtle, they are very powerful because they allow you to create more clearly, more powerfully, moving forward. Sealing this third step up now. Breathe deeply up and down your pillar. You've all done very, very well, he says. Repeating to set up your pillar first, then move through step 1, which is the saturation of the energetic high-frequency bubbles, breathing them down to Gaia. The second is receiving the sonic waves, paying attention to where they need to work the hardest, which will give you clues as to your energetic patterns. And 3 is receiving the whirlwind-like energies that cut through programs and remove debris. Morya thanks you for your attention today and for being a part of your journey. He is available for you to connect with around this subject in meditation and others. He smiles. And he implores you to give this a good try if this resonates with your choices and your guidance. He thanks you so deeply. And we thank El Morya for his guidance and assistance today. We thank our spirits in the temples, Mother Gaia. We ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with Gracie's love, light, empowerment. Come fully back into your here and now, all of your consciousness, all of your awareness. Breathe deeply up and down your pillar. And if this resonates with you, action it in your daily life. So be it. So be it. So be it. He's done. Many, many, many blessings.